I really want to finish the mine area. I mean, it's looking cool so far. We got a crane, we got a drill, and we got a nice area around here. We even have a massive ravine going straight through the middle of a mountain. But let's face it, it's lacking some serious factors. It just needs a bit of character, it needs a bit of flair, and it needs a road. And that's what we're going to be building in today's video. Although first, I think I should probably sleep. Terrible time for me to start recording a video, but there we are. I think it's probably worth mentioning as well, if I sound a little bit weird, or if I slur my words sometimes, or kind of mess up, not pronounce words correctly, it is because I had 2 teeth out today, and my mouth hurts a lot. See, I have the stone bricks box. It's not filled with stone bricks, though. It is filled with concrete powder. All of the concrete powder that we're going to need to make the road. Although not white concrete powder. I'll need to get that at some point. I also need to terraform this place a little tiny bit, because it's just not looking so good. It's not looking so fit for a road. So I'm just going to grab some of this dirt and then replace it. It's 11 blocks wide, so we've got to make sure that we have the right kind of size for this. This is the kind of size we're aiming for. And it will loop round to the right. And it took forever to design this because of how annoying it is to create curves. I also had to fill in some water around here. And I'm not sure if you could tell, but I've kind of started putting dirt over the bits back here where it was kind of stony. And I realised that the drill won't probably reach that far. So I just tried to make it look a little bit more natural again. Here's what I got then. This is what we're kind of looking for. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sized hole. And this is going to become our road. We're going to start with some yellow and black. Because yellow and black kind of lines the sides of the road. It works really well with the road design, in my opinion. So I'm going to go for black and yellow. Doesn't matter that it's powder right now. I can just turn it into concrete with a single splash of water. And there we go. I've kind of changed the whole idea of the build which I was going to do. Because something that we need here somewhere, doesn't really matter where, is a control tower for the drill. Because that drill is not going to control itself, is it? And the main area I think I'm going to use for the control tower is over here. Around here. And there'll be like a little car park area, I think. Only problem is there's not an amazing view of the drill. So we might have to extend the actual control tower bit over to here somewhere. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm now going to begin placing in the grey concrete. I had a lot of grey concrete spare left over, so I think this will be good. Not only for using up blocks, which I have, but also for creating a more filled feel for this area. This is going to be the most satisfying part of all of this. I'm interested to see which blocks it didn't touch at all. By the looks of things, not many, just these 2 up here. Back when we started this project, I mentioned that it's going to be like a kind of story. And I think I've still got that in mind. I still like that idea. The whole story. The whole thing about it going from one place to another place. I'm keeping that integrated into this. And in keeping with that, basically it's going to have a show of essentially bringing these crates, the crates which the crane is lifting from down there, up and around, probably that way. There'll be some kind of thing here. And then the crates will go on their merry journey, either that way or that way, on a dumper truck. And we're going to be building a dumper truck later in this video. Okay, so I'm going to begin to mark out, basically, where the curve in the road is, where it curves to the right. And honestly, this took forever to design. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to actually build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. Oh no. You know what that means. Crisis averted. Now I'm going to get to work on the curve. I've now kind of completed the main curve. I think this is the main curve. I can check by checking how many blocks apart these two lines are. Okay, that is 9 blocks, which means I have done this perfectly. And now we can get to work on filling in all of the grey concrete. I try and include a time-lapse in every video, and I think this might be a perfect excuse for a time-lapse, seeing as it's very satisfying just to see all of the grass get broken like this. So, let's go. That's a problem. I'm out of grey concrete. Well, we might as well turn all of this concrete powder into actual concrete. And, well, then I've got to go on the big grind and get some more concrete. That is looking great, though. I do plan on having the road extend out this way a little bit, to somewhere around here, I think. It'll come a little bit out of this area. And those were the last few bits of grey concrete that need to be placed. Now I just need to turn these all into concrete. And there we go. Now the next part I want to tackle is the white strip which goes down the middle of the road. And I actually want to take this spare diamond shovel and just dig out where the rest of the road is going to go. This probably isn't going to last very long. But I just need to know. Oh yeah, I want to say there's probably a good place to stop. This block here is the exact middle. And I believe we need to go 3, then a break, then 3, another 3, and this is where it begins to get interesting. I think that is the exact pattern of how this goes. I'll take a look at it from above. If it doesn't quite look right, then I might have done something wrong. But I believe that looks fine. I'm going to continue the white up the hill. I think that'll be fine. I'm now going to finish the border around the outside of this part. Better turn this into concrete. Including the white bits down the middle. I'm not entirely sure where this road is going to lead, what it's going to actually go to. Oh, I actually still have grey concrete left, that's nice. Means I might be able to finish the other part of the road. The problem with not having a shovel that's full durability though, is that you have to do this for every single block. With the road now completed, I want to move on to the next thing which I want to build here. And it's going to be basically a dumper truck, as I mentioned. And it's going to be carrying one of those crates on its back. I believe it is 5 blocks wide. And it'll be placed straight here in the middle of the road. Very good road safety. On the other hand, though, it could be here. I don't know. Just an idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. So I'm going to start off with some yellow terracotta, of course. It comes out the front, and we have an end stone brick slab right here. And that acts as a way to get onto it a little bit easier. And then straight on top of here is an iron door, like so. And a button, although that's the wrong type of button. A wooden button to get inside. Then I'm going to take some white stained glass and loop around like so. A button goes on the left and a lever goes on the right. You can now enter and exit, and there's a little control switch. So this just kind of loops around like that. And if we head out, and if we head outside, there will be a rounded off front. Although I'm not sure if that's... Yeah, that's definitely too big. I'm going to take the good old end stone brick slabs and slab off the top. It is a fairly clunky vehicle in hindsight. Now I'm going to do the sandstone stairs, and this is basically the kind of outside bit. Alright, now I'm going to take my nether brick, and I'm going to actually build the crate now. It's literally the exact same crate as over there. Okay, now all we need is a little bit of water on top. I've just realised these also need water. Okay, now I'm going to take the crimson trapdoors and of course do the detailing with this. I think I built it a little bit too low actually. I believe this is how it goes, although I do have to check in my creative test world. So I'm going to jump up here, I'm going to do the rest of the trapdoors. I don't quite have enough terracotta to continue with that. However, that's not going to stop me from doing this. I can now also put the wheels in. It's very clunky, I understand. But it's not quite finished yet. There's a couple of other details as well. For example, the sides. I saw that coming from a mile away. And also the headlights, as well as the frontal grille. And I got to do something about this hole. Now that I've got some more yellow terracotta, we can finally fill in that hole. As well as plonk some seating down. And also put a painting here. Although that's not the one we want. That's the one we want. I can also come around the back and finish this. Lovely stuff. So there we have a dumper truck. It's very clunky, but it's always going to be clunky when you build vehicles in Minecraft. And well, this is an industrial kind of area, you know. They're mining here. You're going to need a vehicle. I'm going to build a couple more of these in this area, actually, down here. I think I'm going to build one more just down here. And that's what we're going to be doing next. I'm going to build a little area here for the crane to drop off the crates. Seeing as we have so much of these materials left, I think we should probably put it to good use. Let's extend the road a tiny bit. I made the actual size of the road much smaller. It's much more scaled down now. Just a mini version which will head this way. It's kind of difficult to do this without a shovel. It's looking very good. It's looking less empty, which was definitely the goal of today's episode. I think it's probably wise to destroy some trees around here. Don't want any dumper trucks crashing into trees. And I think removing some of the trees from where the more open area is going to be is a good idea as well. Let's kind of make the perimeter of this then. I'll make it symmetrical, I think. I have a lot of space. I think it's not going to be extremely wide, but it's going to be quite long. There we go. There's kind of outline done. And now, by hand, I've got to remove every single dirt block in between those boundaries. It's safe to say that took a very, very long time, but it is finally done, so I can run down and grab what is left of my grey concrete, which I fear probably isn't that much. 39, just as I suspected. Well, let's use it as we can. Well, that's all I can get out of it, unfortunately. Well, let's turn them all into concrete anyway. I need to turn the outsides into concrete, so might as well do that now. Now that has been done, I can, well, at least try and get some more grey concrete. And I got tons upon tons of grey concrete powder, and I think this should be enough to actually do the entire thing, including the long part at the end. Let's just see. I'm not sure if I should include the white strip going down the middle for this. Actually, on second thoughts, seeing how much we've gone through already, I'm not sure actually I'm going to have enough to get all the way along. Let's see how far we get. I'm going to have to do some blending with a different kind of material, which is what I was planning to do anyway. Yeah, okay, that's as far as we can go. Let's chop this off then. Let's have a kind of nice pattern, I think. Depending on what we decide to use for the bottom bit here. Oh no. This might look good, it might not look good. What I could do is extend this bit. I'm going to take a look inside of my storage room to see what materials I have in abundance. I only use the right type of stone for this, not, you know, tacky cobblestone. I want to use the right type of stone. I seem to have quite a lot of stone bricks in here, so I'll take some stone bricks. Yeah, I think this will work. This is just more of a parking area, I guess. Why does this always happen? There we go. This is looking great. Okay, now what I'm going to do is basically build another one of those dumper trucks. And as you can now see, a new dumper truck has been created right here. Exactly the same as that one over there. Except for the fact that you can't quite fit the seats and the paintings in this one. I think what I might do is just sling a painting just there. There we go. Exact same as the other one. Just a little bit further forward. And as you can see, I've added these things here to both of them. And it is looking really very good. Looks like it's connected by some kind of metal bar. On Java Edition, you can place chains sideways, but on Bedrock you can't. And that is the most infuriating thing ever, because they would work perfectly for this. So yeah, this place is looking great. But there's one last detail which I forgot. And there you go. Something I noticed when building that was that actually there's no central midpoint. It's like 2. So even if we did want to put a white strip down the middle, I wouldn't be able to fit it quite perfectly. But I think it's better without a white strip. It just shows it's not quite, you know, it's not quite as grand a road as this one. We've made huge progress on the mine area today. We're charging through this. It's going to be completed extremely soon. And I honestly can't wait until that day. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in another video sometime soon. Goodbye.